Hey guys, what if here, and welcome back to NASCAR Tales 3 for race 35-36, Season 1 of the career mode. We're going to Phoenix today. Last race was at Rockingham, and we actually managed to finish okay. Okay, I guess. I don't know how Phoenix is going to go. We only go here once a year, so I guess a top 30. I don't know. Team management, this is what we're going with. Car rating is 62. For the most part, we have pretty decent stuff in the car. Compared to last race, we had a weak engine, but good chassis. Now this race, it's a good engine, but not 100% chassis. So that's something worth noting. But yeah, so overall decent stuff. So yeah, we got nothing in the R&D. I was gonna say something in the R&D, but I'm gonna wait after Daytona to put that engine thing in and all that. So. Anyways, without further ado, let's just show you the race setup and then get the qualifying. Here's the setup for the race. Changed a little bit compared to the reference side. Suspension, I bumped up the wedge to about 1.5 just so it's a lot tighter. It gets really loose in the long run. Also, the fourth gear, I think I bumped it up like 11 notches. So, we're going to see how it is in qualifying. I might change the fourth gear depending on how the car is, but that's why we have qualifying, or well, I should say practice, but I just do qualifying. So yeah, let's just see what we can do here.
Come on, one more time.
I'll turn 4. The first step is a 27.5, and we'll see what this is when we cross the line. It's a 27.338, and we're gonna get third. All right, I think fourth gear is actually okay, so we're not gonna change anything. I'm kind of shocked along with you as well, because I thought it'll be too much, but it's just on that fine line, so that's good. Jimmy Spencer and Jeff Gordon start up in the front row. Let's get this Phoenix race underway. 3, 2, 1. Green flag's out. We got 31 laps of this. And I don't think we're going to finish anywhere near in third, but we'll just try to make the best out of the situation. It always seems like we qualify well, and then in the race we kind of suck, so I don't know. Really concerned about the tire wear. Johnny Benson just goes off the track, wrecks people, so that's, he hit the curbs. Oh, Lord, almost hit the back of Ricky Rudd. And Jimmy Spencer's going to lead the first lap. We're doing okay right now. I'm just really concerned about the tire wear and the car getting really, really loose. So there's a couple things to keep in the back of my mind as I'm racing. But as of this very second, we're doing okay. There goes Ryan Newman on the outside about to pass me. Gordon is pulling away to such a disgusting lead. I don't even know where, but Jimmy Spencer's kind of falling off a little bit, but we can't get by him. But we're hanging on okay. As I say that, Sterling Marlin's going to get by us. I gotta think big picture. I can't risk blocking the the racetrack too extremely, as I contradict myself right there. But ooh, God, really dived it in there. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not expecting a win or even a top 5 or top 10. I just want to finish better than 30th. Maybe that would be something. There goes Kurt Busch flying by me on the outside, as well as Matt Kenseth. I don't know what else to say. They just flat out drove right around me, literally. Ricky Craig was trying to do the same thing. They almost hit the outside wall there. But we're not falling back too horrendously. We're kind of doing okay in turn 3, as you see. Tire we're starting to kind of kick in just a little bit. We're doing okay. I'm actually quite shocked we didn't drop like a rock at the start of the race like we normally do whenever we qualify well. Here comes Dale Jr. on the outside, just drove right around Ricky Craven like nothing, and he's going to do the same for me as well. And there he goes, flying right by me. Oh man, the horsepower difference is just crazy. But we're, again, still doing fine. I'm just kind of, oh God, really dived it in there too damn deep. I'm going to be pitting on lap 15 going into 16. Oh, I thought I was going to hit Craven. But yeah, we're going to be pitting on lap 15 going into 16. and that's really our pit strategy. So everything goes according to plan, and I don't do anything stupid, we're gonna at least end out this first half of the race in 9th position. Hello, Jeff Burton. He's really trying to get by me. I mean, he's definitely caught up. He drove right around Ricky Craven as well, so I guess Ricky Craven's our buffer. Like, if somebody can get around Ricky Craven, they're just going to get around me. That's just what's been happening recently. I'm going to be heading down pit road this lap. First half of the race went pretty solid, actually. Really, about as good as I could expect, or couldn't expect, who knows, but Mayfield's trying to get by me, but no big deal. Heading down pit road, 70 miles an hour and all that's hoopla, and we do just that. 4 tires and fuel, not repair damage, not going to change anything to the wedge. It's fine as is. Now we have to see what our pit crew can do. $15.6. Holy crap. Alright. Hot damn. Alright, well, that's good. Good job, pit crew. We're gaining a few spots here and there. Just kind of curious where we're going to cycle out, because we were about 9th or so before that pit cycle began. I don't know if we're going to lose a lot of spots just because we don't have amazing horsepower or what the case may be, but as long as it's not like a 10 position drop, I won't be too upset. What the hell was that? Whoa! Oh, I just drove right into him like a jackass. I was thinking he was gonna go up high, so I went down low, and that's man, I don't know what the hell that was. Like, he did like a fake out and then wrecked himself. Like, what? Well, that messed up the front of our car pretty good. And now it goes down pit road. What the hell was that? I wish I knew. Steve Park, don't kill me. Okay. You son of a bitch. Gaining more spots. That's nice to see. We should be out in maybe 19th. I think. 21st? 20th? 21st, I guess. Okay, 20th. Alright. Alright. More cars on pit road. Again, Steve Park isn't even for position, so he's just racing me so damn hard, pressuring me and everything. So, well, at least we're going to be 19th. That might have been nearly the end of the cycle. It's hard to predict because they always pit extremely late in this game as well when it comes to Phoenix, as well as NASCAR there in 2004 as well. So I don't know when the cycle is going to end. It might be next lap or two. I'm not really too sure. I know Benson's for position as well as Michael Waltrip, I think. Yeah. So we're up in the P17. So we did drop a little bit, but it wasn't as horrible as I was thinking. But there's a lot of fast cars behind me that pitted. So I mean, I don't know. Just the horsepower isn't there. The tire wear actually is pretty good. Just the horsepower, I feel like we're still lacking a little bit on. Okay, I don't know why why is that? Why do they keep doing that? Because there's more people pitting. So now we're up in the P17. Okay, 16. So there was more cars pitting. I thought the cycle ended, but I guess not. But we're losing spots anyway, so it kind of negates all that. We almost are going to be a lap down almost, so that's interesting. Hell, even if we get out of here with like a top 20, top 25, that will still be really, really solid. Because when I did a practice run here, I was last. Like, I was 42nd. Like, I don't know. Oh, lordy. All right, well, got through that corner a little bit hairy, but it's okay. We're still in 17th.
That's the speed we're looking for. P18.
Okay, we actually gained a spot. Bobby Labonte is all over my ass. I don't know what more I could have done in that corner. I was like, if I go any deeper, I'm gonna like wreck myself. So I don't know. Maybe he'll just get by me, or he'll just hit the curbs. But we did gain a spot, but we just lost one immediately. So yeah, doing all right though. I'm shocked. I think we got ourselves back on the lead lap somehow. I don't know how. We're just hanging on for dear life, and yeah, we actually did get back on. Bobby Labonte, just get by me. Like, he's just trying to wreck me, and I don't want to wreck. All right, I just want to survive and just come home happy. And thank you, Bill Elliott, for doing that. So back in the P19, I'm alright with that.
Far inside.
Elliott gets by us. I don't know. You just got around me. Yeah, we're doing all right though. Like, if we could bring home 20th here at Phoenix, then I'll be fine. I just want this race to end, and we can kind of just move on to Homestead. So we're epically battling for 19th. Okay, not anymore. Definitely not anymore after that. White flags out one more time around the racetrack. Still hanging on to 20th. Whoever won the race crossed the finish line. But Elliott Sadler is right behind me. Remember, we are battling him for position in the points. So like the standings is really, really tight. So I can't afford to let him get by me just so I can get that whatever standing position we're in right now. I can't think at the moment, but we're gonna get through turns 3 and 4 a little bit okay. And there we go, off the final corner. We're gonna bring it home 20th. Solid. Despite the Robbie Gordon incident, we were fine. Jeff Gordon wins. Ricky Rudd second. Jeff Gordon gained a little bit in the standings, at least with Dale Jarrett. So it's gonna be a two-man showdown at Homestead. Though more than likely Jarrett's probably got it, but at least it's not a cakewalk. I don't know. Check out our earnings here, and it's still over 300,000. Yep, 322,000. Yeah, so pretty solid race, all things considered, despite qualifying third. But our car held on pretty well, all things considered. So Gordon led the most laps, probably 20 out of the 31 laps. Ricky Rudd led 10 of those, and I think Jimmy Spencer led the first lap. So yeah. And Dale Jarrett is going to finish in 11th, so he's going to have 130 points to Jeff Gordon's 185. So about 55 points Gordon gained on him. So it's down to maybe 90 points going into Homestead. So Jarrett's more than likely got it, but if Jarrett does not have something stupid happen and Gordon does well, then yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Next race is the finale of Season 1. We're going to Homestead. Remember, this was the old configuration of Homestead where it was just flat. This was the last year in video games and in NASCAR in real life where they did that. Well, technically, I wouldn't say the last time they did this in a video game because NASCAR 2004 has that as well. But you get what I'm trying to say. Well, sort of. So, yeah. So, team management, car rating is 61. Is there anything really to repair? Not really. Chassis, maybe. Yeah, there is something to repair in chassis. So, we're going to repair number 9 because it is weaker. So, we're going to do that. Repair that for 2 races, 100K. So, things are getting more pricey repairing some of this stuff. So, we're just going to go to cars and we're just going to modify the one we have and just put in a different chassis because the engine, for the most part, I don't think is anything better. No, there's not. So, chassis, we're just going to put in number 8, which is definitely much better. So, there's that, and I think we're good for that section in particular. R&D we're not going to touch, but as you saw, car rating is 62. Car rating. I said cart. Check out the standings. We're still 23rd in the points. We're 6 points ahead of Elliott Sadler, so we're going to have to try to find a way to finish ahead of him just to maintain 23rd in the standings. As far as Johnny Benson's concerned, there's really no way we can catch up to him unless he blows up or something, but yeah, mainly our concern is just finishing ahead of Elliott Sadler. So, yeah. Dale Jarrett has a 96-point lead over Gordon, so I was about right about being 90-something. So, yeah, mainly between those two. Mark Martin third. And, I yawned. With Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd finishing so well. Where does he stand up? It's 11th. He's only 24 points back from Bobby Labonte, so he can potentially make it into the banquet, if possible. But yeah, Jimmy dropped a little bit, so battle for 10 still going on pretty strong. It all depends on what Ricky Rudd can do at Homestead. He's been either really good or shit, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he performs because he's had an up and down season to say the least. So there you go. There's the standings. There's really nothing else much to go through. So pretty tame racing in all things considered, but I'm just curious to see how season 2 kind of is, because a lot of the mile and a halves were reasonably okay. So maybe in season 2 we can maybe fight for that top 10 in points or something. But anyways, that's it for this video. Like I always say, I do appreciate love, feedback, and support. All you guys can be in the comment section below, and as well as liking the video because it helps me out a lot in the long run. I'll see you all at Homestead, and as always, Have a good day, everyone.